Skip to this time code for Prostasia stuff. So I found out I was doxxed by Kiwifarms, sort of, and honestly it's kind of a load off my shoulders. I am actually guilty after all. Confessing to a loved one or a therapist just wouldn't be the same, because they'll probably excuse me because they either have a vested interest in me or they're paid to make me feel better. It's nice to know someone's actually heard my confession and makes no excuses for what I've done. That's not the reason why I want to thank them. For that, skip to this time code. If you're still here, there's a few other things that I like to say in response to Kiwifarms. First of all, rest assured, I did not assault the baby. Skip to this time code if you'd rather not hear my explanation of what I meant by the so-called dice roll analogy. When I say a dice roll was triggered, it meant the thought popped into my head. The thought popped into my head a number of times with the animal and once with the baby. When the so-called dice landed on abuse, it meant I chose to commit abuse. That happened with the animal during the 2 sessions where I sexually and then physically abused them, or the other way around. That did not happen with the baby. Secondly, you're free to believe I was just trying to justify my behaviour. I'm not entitled to anyone's sympathy. Again, skip to this time code if you don't want to hear me elaborate. I did not at all see I'm not a true pedophile/zoophile as an absolution. Remember, I thought paraphilias are an unchosen attraction. I was sympathetic to paraphiles and believed they should be treated the same as anyone else. I believed a non-offending paraphile should be treated the same as a normal person, and a non-paraphilic offender like myself should be condemned just as much as a paraphilic offender. Honestly, please do dox me if you can still be bothered. At least that way I can draw your attention away from actually innocent people you Kiwi farmers like to hate on. By the way, I was wrong about paraphilias. See these write-ups or this video for more elaboration. Also, content warning for graphic descriptions of animal abuse. Skip to this time code to avoid it. This here is a misrepresentation of what I said. I didn't mean I wasn't a zoophile because I felt gross about committing abuse. I meant I wasn't a zoophile because I felt repulsed by the body of the animal themselves. Suppose you kissed someone and was grossed out by the fact that their saliva was on your lips. That's different from kissing someone and feeling gross about yourself because they were unconscious and didn't consent to the kiss. The latter obviously does not imply you weren't attracted to this person, but the former does. Listen, you don't have to be attracted to someone to sexually abuse them. Denying this will not make anyone safer from rapists and abusers. It certainly didn't protect anyone from me. Thirdly, I did not delete this post. Prostasia did. This is the real reason why I wanted to thank Kiwifarms. I thought my confession post was lost forever when the moderators suddenly took it off the forums without any warning. I suspect the true reason was because an admission of abuse from a forum member made them look bad. But they didn't even admit it, they just said it was irrelevant to Prostasia and its goals, which are ostensibly to stop child sexual abuse. Okay, I thought, maybe anecdotal evidence from one data point wasn't very useful, so I asked if it would have been acceptable had I posted it in the off-topic forum. No response. So thank you, Kiwifarms. Thank you for archiving that post and proving it existed. Look, if anyone watching this supports Prostasia or non-offending pedophiles, take it from someone else who supported them in the past. Prostasia is up to no good. Another thing worth noting is that only 4 results show up when you search my comment history without having an account. I have definitely made more than 4 comments. I'm just gonna display them all right here now because who knows if they'd get deleted at some point.